Hello everyone, my name is Matheus and now I will present my work Influence of Water Availability on Biometrical Characteristics of Conilon Clonal Coffee. Introduction. Brazil is the largest producer and exporter of coffee, and the state of Espírito Santo is the largest producer of Conilon coffee in the country. However, due to rainfall irregularities and climate change, the low water availability acts as a main limiting factor for the development of the culture. Based on this, the present study aimed to evaluate the biometric characteristics of the Clonal coffee cultivated under different levels of water availability in function of reference evapotranspiration. Materials and methods. The present study was carried out in a greenhouse at the Center of Agricultural Science and Engineering of the Federal University of Espírito Santo, located in the city of Alegre. The experiment was started with Conilon coffee seedlings of the varieties Diamante, Jequitibá, and Centenária. The experiment was set up in a completely random design in a 3-4 split plot scheme with the water availability factor in 3 levels in the plots 80, 50 and 30%, and days after induction of water deficit factor in the subplots in 4 levels 0, 30, 60 and 90 days with 4 replicators. A randomization between the experiment units was performed weekly in order to homogenize the treatments. To carry out the irrigation was adopted a climate management using the method of Pinamonti, adopting a fixed irrigation shift of 3 days. Every 30 days after the induction of the water deficit, the biometric analysis of the plants was performed, and the variables considered in this evaluation: plant height, which comprises the length of the main stem from the ground level to the apical body, diameter of stem as the ground level, leaf area, and the numbers of leaves. The data collected in the experiment was entered into an electronic spreadsheet and submitted to analysis of variance. When the F-test is significant, the tuck test was applied at 5% of probability. Results and discussions. From the results obtained in the analysis of variance, it was found there was significant effect between interaction of water availability and days of avalanche in the biometrical variables in study, and a split analysis should be carried out. The tables below show the results of the mean comparison tests for the variables in study. In the table 1, we have the rate in centimeters of planters in function of water availability for each period. In the table 2, the number of leaves. In the table 3, the stem diameter in millimetrical. And in the table 4, the leaf area in function of water availability for each period. Just reminding the means followed by the same lowercase letter in the columns and the uppercase in the rows do not show different static in the tuck test at 5% of probability. Conclusions. Water availability had an effect on the biometrical variables analyzed, and it was observed that plants irrigated with 30% of the evapotranspiration of reference had the lowest growth values when compared to plants irrigated with 50 and 80% of the evapotranspiration respectively. Acknowledges to the FAPES, Fundação de Amparo à Pesquisa do Estado do Espírito Santo, for granting the scholarship initiation for the first actor. Thank you everyone for watching this video.